Hi everyone, welcome to the Divine Sacred Tarot. And as I'm going to go through these channeled messages, I am going to be discussing what the Divine Masculine's energies are and probably going into the Divine Feminine's energies too. But right now, I'm seeing that a lot of Divine Masculines have been going through the ringer. The Divine Masculines have obviously still repercussions of the tower moments that they're going through, but they are revealing the darkness of their past, acceptance, acknowledgement, um, accountability. I'm hearing all of these different things are very much coming into the forefront from the Divine Masculine's headspace, heart space, and general energies. So I'm going to use a couple of decks here, and I'm going to pre-shuffle them all, so I'm not shuffling and taking time doing that. For the Divine Feminines, I'm getting that they are going to be seeing a lot of 1010s, a lot of 999s, a lot of breakthroughs. And some of you are probably waiting on communication, and obviously try not to be in that waiting energy. Do your own thing, find things that make you happy, that bring this sense of joy, bliss, and frivolous playfulness into your energy. So if you're able to do that, that is a big sign towards, receiving that sense of union with your twin flame, and allow them to go through whatever they need to go through at this time. So you may be feeling celebrations during your dream state. You may be having communications with your counterparts, but I'm seeing a lot of celebration. It is like you're celebrating 1999, and it's so funny because 999 is obviously a major cycle closing, and this is what the Divine Masculines are still currently going through. They're still going through the closing of the portals of the old, coming into the new version of themselves. And in that knowing, we've got something that truly is going to be magical, going to be inviting and life changing. I'm seeing as I'm looking at the deck, as I was shuffling, we see the World card that wanted to come out. And this is definitely, the end of an old cycle, beginning into new, and the old versions of you aren't welcome in this new portal. Remember, the version of you is not able to receive the gifts for the future you. You need to step into the future version of yourself and allow yourself to come into union within yourself. So whether you identify with divine masculines or feminines, remember that energies are transient. They can be felt. We can identify with the divine masculine energy sometimes, and we can identify with the divine feminine energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are a female and you identify with the divine feminine energies. And also sometimes you could be tapping into your divine masculine energy too. So there is a sense of uncertainty at the moment. It's like the more and more you're trying to figure it all out, the less and less you're seeing the clarity. So the more and more you're detached, the ability to actually be, not even attached to yourself. You're not attached to things, places anymore. Like things are kind of like, it's almost like you're seeing something through a veil. And when I said it a couple of readings ago, there's a veil being lifted. This is a different kind of veil. It's almost like you're almost seeing the matrix. Yeah, it's very much you're seeing the numbers, you're seeing through the illusions, and nothing phases you anymore. Like not right now. It's almost like you're in this place where you can see everything. You still don't know the meaning of it, but you're able to let it go, and you're not putting any onus on anything, pretty much. Like there is no attachment to anything. And I know a lot of people who maybe even contemplating their own purpose in life or their mission and how that relates to your divine masculine. Well, I'm seeing that a lot of people are even letting this go as well. I'm seeing the letters H, G, A. If your counterpart has those letters in their name, or even if you have those letters, this is a very big time for you to continue to detach, to not just be in this state of procrastination, but be okay in the unknown. And that's what I'm getting right now. So the overall energies are this change is coming. There is going to be forward movement regarding this current cycle. Even if you feel a little bit unsure regarding your energies, this whole life-changing epiphanies will come to you, and it's going to bring you so much incredible love, peace, happiness. And it's not to say you're waiting for those things. It's actually saying, because you're expressing gratitude in where you are now, because you're able to see that things are moving forward in divine timing, you're able to truly trust and let go of where you have been in order to build that foundation of where you are. Like, this version of you is able to tap into union, is able to tap into your abundance, is able to tap into bliss, harmony. And all of these things are because you've done the work on yourself. You've sat in the darkness. You've been able to, embrace your inner child, and all these different things have come up. And even lately, if you're feeling maybe a little bit energetic separation, you could have put a little bit of a block up against your divine masculine. So I remember listening to Fiery Grace, and she does reiterate that we have different styles of communication with our divine masculines or a divine counterpart, whichever you resonate with today. It's basically saying that some actually have huge barriers, um, but they let their divine masculine in specific ways. And then there's other twin flames who actually have a free flow of communication in whichever realm that they're in. And then there's others who are completely guarded, like they completely block off their energy. And so there might be some stagnancy regarding communication there. And I'm talking about the first group who do have certain um blockages, but not in a bad way. Like, you're almost able to go, right, listen, I know you're there. I know I can feel you on occasions, but right now I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on where I am at this current time. And I'm not going to focus on where we are potentially going to be. And that's what I meant in terms of that level of detachment. Is like, it will come in the most perfect way, in the most divine timed scenario. And I'm just moving through what I need to move through, being in the energy that I need to be in, before it comes. I'm just embracing where we are right now in our own individual journey, which is really, really beautiful, to be honest. And listen to this. As I was saying that energy does lead to the 10 of Pentacles. So we've already got the 10 of Cups here. And now we've got the 10 of Pentacles, reiterating that when you're not trying so hard, when you're in the flow of receiving, you're really, truly able to manifest this. Anything that you want in the 3D is what I'm getting. Anything you want. And this is the fire that basically is not in alignment with anger or jealousy or hatred. It is more about the fire that you feel in your belly to move forwards. And that is why we have the Six of Swords. Is you're not going to move forward unless you know, actually, this is something that I truly feel and resonate with. The Four of Swords is here to reiterate, yeah, you're happy to just be still. You know that being still has incredible rewards and satisfaction. And within that period, you're actually acknowledging how much you can do. Even if you can't see the whole meaning of it just yet, yeah, you're able to look at the bigger picture and go, there is going to be a meaning and it will be clarified to me in due time, but I don't need to know about it right now. Wow, what a gorgeous message. Now we've got the Nine of Swords here as well. It's actually saying that a lot of the divine masculines actually having some sleepless nights. So let's check up their energy at this time. So what are the energies for the divine masculines? The Four of Swords. Wow. So this is where I was saying that the divine feminines have kind of owned their silence, owned their stillness. The divine masculines may not have communicated just yet for some of you, because they're still trying to contemplate what they need to say. They are compartmentalizing, and they haven't quite understood where this connection is heading towards, because they're still dealing with detoxifying things in their own life. And it could have been working too much and actually not paying enough attention to what thrills them, what brings them joy. And we've got the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. So they have been preventing this union from coming forward because they're thinking about it too much, because they're all up in their heads about what may or may not happen. And they haven't been able to truly connect with their higher self. So Spirit is reminding the divine masculines to continue to go up to their higher selves and bring in this sense of union that they feel is right for them in their life. So what are the feelings towards the divine feminines? Heartache, heartbreak, betrayal. They feel really disappointed in themselves, and they are feeling as if they are the wounded warrior. They are really looking back at some of their actions, some of their behaviors, the way they may have spoken to you, the way they may have been cold and sharp, and not necessarily in a manipulative way, but now they're realizing how their behavior in the past might have actually left you hurt. Like they never looked at it this way. They never felt as if they did any wrong at that time. And now they're looking back on it, is like they're seeing things in a new perspective. So this is a really big, important time for the divine masculine to close out that cycle, because they're trying to find a balance between their old version of themselves and the new version of themselves. They're trying to go back in the past and figure out what went wrong. What did I do wrong? And this is the burden that they have unknowingly carried for a long time, but now they're bringing their levels of conscious awareness by taking this moment to be still, to be alone, to be with their thoughts. And a lot of times when you're so busy doing, you don't give a chance for your thoughts and feelings to be heard. And then you realize, though, those thoughts and feelings are transient, that we don't need to hold that much weight to those things. But this is the divine masculines actually having penance, I'm hearing, regarding some of the things that they've done in their past. And it's not just for you, it's regarding their karmic connections and how they have probably deserved a little bit of those lessons that they've needed to learn. So what is the divine masculines not telling the divine feminines? The Knight of Swords. So the divine masculines don't really want to come in all hot and heavy. They don't want to come in and rush the connection. They're not telling you certain things right now because they're just not sure how to express it. However, they are more open up to change. So we are getting the sense of acknowledgement from their part, looking at, their past behaviors, their past actions, and having this sense of acknowledgement where they don't want to do the same thing that they've done before, and actually having the ability to feel the way they would like to move forward on a change. How would they like to move forward is what I'm hearing. So let's have a look at more information on this. Yeah. So we've got the Eight of Cups. We've had a lot of Eight of Cups energy at this point. Having a look at walking away and not coming in. They're not telling you, divine feminines, that they don't want to come in all hot and heavy. They don't want to be in this lusty energy. They want this level of commitment. So this is a really big message for any past versions of your divine masculine, it within themselves and within you, divine feminines, are being shed through your DNA, and those things are changing. And what I'm seeing is, between now and the new moon, we are seeing this shift in the divine masculine and divine feminine's reality. You may not see it in the physical, but it's definitely happening on another dimension, in another level. This walking away from those past behaviors has actually needed to bring conscious awareness to where the divine masculines have been when they've known that this is the behavior that they don't want. And a lot of divine feminines who have thought maybe my divine masculine was a player, or they're seeing different other karmics, or you know, they don't want commitment. That's completely wrong. Like, a lot of the divine masculines aren't telling you that this is the commitment that they do actually want, because they were afraid to admit those things for themselves. They were afraid that that would take away their freedom, their play, their sense of adventure, but they haven't really been opened up to the connection that can fulfill all those things. So what they're not telling you is they're moving past their past. They're moving past having the old behaviors recycled back around. They don't want to play that same game again. How do they do things in a different way? So how do they do things in a different way? The way they offer things is going to have to change. The way that they come into the connection, the way that they have acted in a previous way can't be the same. And what I've got here is be real and step into your power. The divine masculines are still getting their footing right when it comes to standing up for what they want and speaking up for what they want. So there is this indecisiveness that the divine masculines are better off staying mute, staying quiet at this time, unless they've known what it is they want to offer, what it is. Like, if they came in tomorrow, divine feminines, you would probably be like, yes, I want commitment, I want this. And your divine masculines may be still feeling out that energy, so they're not quite sure that this is the be all and end all. Like, that's not going to be for everyone. I'm seeing another path where people will just come together, and it won't be like you're um taking off from where you started back. It's basically saying it's full on. Like, it feels like it's rushed, but it just feels right. So that's what I'm saying, that there was going to be some divine masculines who still aren't quite sure because they've still got that old energy that's preventing them from fully committing, that they haven't experienced this kind of love before, they haven't experienced this kind of relationship before. So they want to be honest with themselves about what they want, because they haven't really seen it in a tangible way. And even their friends and families relationships isn't something that they are craving. So that's a really big message from the divine masculines. What is the divine masculine's current blockages? The Hermit card again. Now, the divine masculines who are keeping busy really do need to dig into themselves, their own divine masculine and feminine energies within, look for that North Star about seeking that truth and uncoiling some of the wounds that they have been harboring within their heart, and keep that heart space open. But a lot of times they're defending their actions because they're not seeing what they truly want in reality. So it's almost like they're being concealed between, I don't know if this is real. Am I making this all up in my head? And the fact that they don't see this type of connection in the real world. So it's really hard for them to come to a sense of logic, of realism, of, yeah, like, they don't know whether this is something of a fairy tale, whether it's long lasting, whether it's real. And that's where the divine masculines are tripping themselves up. That's their current block, that they're not really able to speak the truth of their heart because they don't see it in a tangible way. They just feel as if they're idolizing it. And the biggest struggle is actually removing themselves out of this sense of friendship. So a lot of divine masculines can't come in with an offer because they still want to keep this sense of friendship. But what I'm seeing is that's causing them more tension. It's almost like they want to be friends, but they also don't want to be friends. They have been tested by the universe in regards to all these different devil energies. Now, the divine masculine's biggest struggle would be overcoming those tendencies of distractions. Now, a lot of divine masculines will be passing these distracted tests. It could be work, it could be family, it could be karmics, it could be people at work, basically. Whatever it is, what I'm seeing is the divine feminines are not letting this sense of player-like energy to come in. And so this is the time for the divine masculines to go through some of those devil energies, those distractions, those lusty energies, even if they weren't sure that, I know this is more than friends, but I can't put my finger on if this is real. So their biggest struggle is acknowledging that this can move past the friendship, this can move into a more fruitful, abundant sense of flow, I'm getting. But also they're challenging their own paradigms, they're challenging what is the norm of relationships, what is the truth of what they want and what society is offering them in the big way. So what do they truly want? Victory here. They want to give you something that is only for you. They want to give you something that they've never offered anybody else before. They want to have a victorious connection with you, but they also need to lighten up with this. Now, again, we've got that fire energy. So we've had water, we've had air, we've had fire. So if you are any of these signs, this is a big message just to say that whether you or your connection are wind, air, fire, or water, I'm getting that things just need to shift a little bit. You need to both lighten the mood. Like, it doesn't need to be so serious all of the time. And actually, when you think about one another, when you think about this victorious connection, you can look at it in two ways. You can see it as a beautiful reunion, or you can see it as an element of the past that has gone unfulfilled, that has, the spilt milk, basically. So you can either see it in the most fruitful way, or you can see it in the most catastrophic way. And look at this. So this is really important because we've got the Six of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Wands again. And these are all different decks, obviously. But what I am seeing is, actually, I'm going to get some more information at this. Can you give me some clarification on why the Six of Wands is here for the Divine Masculines, on what they want for the twin flame? What is going on for the six? Okay, so yeah, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is here to say to the divine masculines, they do want to come in with a legitimate offer. And look, we've got the Page of Pentacles is here to confirm the Knight of Cups is a slow and steady knight. They do want commitment. They want monogamy. They want to come about it in the right way. Why is the Six of Cups here? That flew out so quickly because the Nine of Cups is here. Now that flew directly on the Knight of Cups because what it's saying that the Six of Cups is here because that's the beginning of them getting their wish fulfillment, enabling them to see this offer as one thing, but they also see a future in that potential cups being built. Why is the Six of Wands here again? Wow, we've got the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. We've got the Six of Cups again and the Star card. Okay, this is so beautiful because now what we're seeing is the Six of Wands twice, the Six of Cups twice, to reiterate that actually all of the love that you are feeling for one another is not by chance. You divine masculines see your divine feminines as the Queen of Pentacles. This has come up previously. This Queen of Pentacles energy is actually saying that the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands is your ultimate wish fulfillment. It is your union with your divine counterpart. You aren't making this up in your head. You aren't trying to logic your way out of this. We've got the Ten of Cups here again saying, look, we've already had the Ten of Cups in our reading twice now. We've had the Ten of Pentacles. We've got two Sixes of Wands, two Sixes of Cups. This is just saying that the work that you're putting in at this time, divine masculines, is going to give you the sense of abundance, success, and victory that you have actually wanted. So be honest with yourself when it comes to what you're looking for. If this is the union, if this is your person, if this is your Queen of Pentacles, be honest with yourself and stop being in your head around what may not happen, what you don't see as an example, be the example. So, you know how we see that we don't see the good in this world, or we don't see the change that we want, and people aren't doing this, but we're not people. We get to decide what we do, we get to decide how we act, we get to decide how to be the change in this world. So, why rely on other people to give us the example of how to be good, how to be generous, how to be of service? No, listen to your heart, be the example, be the good you want to see in this world. And the divine masculines, if you're not seeing a relationship, a romance, a connection of this nature, will be the example of that in the world. A lot of divine masculines still, some of them do, but some of them still don't know about twin flames. So there will be a sense of investigation around this area. It will be the sense of, "Ooh, I don't get it. Why is this one person still being tied to me energetically? I feel them. I understand this, but I also don't get it." So them being in their own heads, and you cropping up, and you being on their minds constantly. This, you know how you are like, why is this person always in my head, divine feminines? When you're saying, oh my gosh, what is it with this person? Because normally I let these guys go. Your divine masculine's feeling the same thing. They're just like, wait a second, why is this one girl? Why is this one divine feminine? Why is this one person, counterpart, whatever it is? Why does this one person keep coming back up? What is going on? I thought it was lust. I thought it was just physical, but there's something else. I can't put my finger on it. I'm still drawn to this person. I feel this person energetically. And that is the vibration that they are coming to terms with. That is the vibration that is bringing their conscious awareness to this connection. So that's why when you are certain, divine feminines, this is your person. When you stop questioning, this is your person. When you know divine has got you, spirit has got you, your ancestors, your spirit team, your angels have got you. And I'm infusing this message with love. So I've got you. Now, allow yourself to receive exactly what you want in this lifetime. Don't sabotage, don't get in your own way, and allow yourself to acknowledge that you have manifested your person in this lifetime. There is an energetic bond between the both of you that is like nothing else that you've experienced in this world. And in that knowing, in that being, your divine masculine is feeling that energetically. And so they can't help but align with those energies. And the energy that you're in, when you say you're in union with yourself, for yourself, with your divine masculines will also feel that energetic pull too, without you even trying. And that's what I was saying at the beginning. Without you even trying, just being. Sending you so much love. If you haven't already liked this video, please do like this video so more people can find videos like this to support them and their twin flame journey. I love you so much. Bye for now.